The United States and Israel, along with the Saudi monarchy, have mobilized to execute their plans to divide Saudi Arabia into 4 states, following the announcement that the kingdom will begin to promote moderate Islam under King Salman.
We were not like this in the past. We only want to go back to what we were, the moderate Islam that is open to the world, open to all the religions.
A report published in 2006 by a prominent neocon claimed that the event of 9/11 have accelerated the plans to redraw the borders of the Middle East. The plan was initiated after the independence referendum held in northern Iraq, which aimed to divide Turkey, but miserably failed.
Ve Kuzey Irak yönetimi bir an önce bu yanlıştan dönmezlerse bölgemizi bitip tükenmez bir köken ve mezhep savaşının içine itme utancıyla tarihe geçeceklerdir.
According to the US plans, Saudi Arabia will be divided into 4 regions. Mecca and Medina will be run as a structure similar to the Vatican. The second, Riyadh-based region will be the capital of the moderate Islam project. The rest of Saudi territories will be annexed for the purpose of establishing a greater Israel. No wonder the Saudis met the Vatican guys recently. Saudi Arabia is not innovative, and it doesn't manufacture anything. 91% of its exports relies on hydrocarbon products. They don't transition to renewable energy sources. The Saudis aren't even trying to relieve their economic dependency from hydrocarbon commodity exports. And at the same time, they've spent over $100 billion on defense, which accounts for a big chunk of their GDP. Saudi Arabia is spending more on military sectors than education. Oil's best days are already in the past. Within the next 10 years, world's oil consumption is going to drop dramatically. This means tremendous hike in unemployment, imported goods and food prices, which leads to turmoil and riots. Venezuela is a perfect example of this.
We are young and we need change, said this woman. We are all committed. I need to be out here fighting, said this protester, because really it's on us. We can't let it end like this.
The United States hopes that it will more easily control the Muslim world through such a plan as a puppet caliph who can reign over a newly created Hijaz-based holy city that is solely made up of Mecca and Medina. Everything is in motion to divide Saudi Arabia. For Saudi Arabia to modernize, it cannot control the holy cities. Saudi Arabia wants gambling joints. And don't tell me that's not gambling what you're watching right now, because you have to pay. You have to pay a joining fee, and then there's a lovely cash prize at the end. It's a game of luck. Saudi Arabia wants beautiful women showing flesh on the streets. It can't have all that with the Islamic holy sites. Therefore, according to CIA and the Pentagon, they aim to seize control over Mecca and Medina from the Saudis and set up a council that is comprised of all Muslim groups to create a Muslim state similar to the Vatican, in hopes that such a state will not be a source of discomfort to the West nor the Saudis.
We've become very good friends over a fairly short period of time. I was in Saudi Arabia in May, and we are bringing back hundreds of billions of dollars into the United States, and we understand that, and they understand that. Some of the things that have been approved and are currently under construction and will be delivered to Saudi Arabia very soon, and that's for their protection. But if you look in terms of dollars, $3 billion, $533 million, $525 million, that's peanuts for you. Should have increased.